Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So we have the Tony Stark Iron Man Tech Nova deck still out, and we're going to step it up. So we've got Rhino Expert mode out there. I've got the Expert and the Standard stuff in the Rhino deck, and I've swapped out Bomb Scare. I put in Power Drain with Whiplash is a potential side guy, and you got the Shocker. I figured we should like enhance the whole electric theme, especially going up against Tony Stark and Iron Man. Like it kind of seems thematic. So we took Power Drain and put it in there, and we'll see how that goes against Expert Rhino. Iron Man Tech Nova deck seems to be doing pretty good so far. So let's give it a roll and see how this works out here. So, all right. So we need to start off with our 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a breaking and taking out there. We have, what is it, 15? Yep, we're on 15 for Rhino. So he should be good to go. All right. So let's see what we got. We got lots of electricity there. We got a helmet, a med team, and a bunch of enhanced reflexes and a preemptive strike. I think we're going to mulligan these 4 cards and try to get some more suit pieces. What I would really like to get would be my arc reactor, so I can get the breaking and taking out right at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All right, and we got the arc reactor, so that makes me happy. Okay, next up, we're ready to start. So we're starting at this point. So we'll use Tony Stark's Futurist action, and we're going to look for 1, 2, 3 cards. We're going to pick which one we want to keep. So we've got some Gauntlets, a Repulsor Blast, and Avengers Mansion. All right, so let's look at what we're going to probably play is going to be. We're definitely going to get that out. Do we go after this? I don't think we go after the Supersonic Punch. I think we prep this round, so we're going to get, do we do the helmet or do we do endurance? That's a tough choice there. I think we do suit. So let's work on suit. So what do we want in addition to the suit? Avengers Mansion would be nice. That will get us an extra card. If I don't get it, it's going to go into our, let's get Avengers Mansion. We'll put the other 2 into the discard pile. Okay. So that's our Tony Stark action. We're going to flip over to Iron Man. So we're Iron Man now. We will get our arc reactor out there. Let's get some rocket boots out there. And we're going to get our helmet out there. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get +1 hit point. So we're going to make sure to keep track of that. And I was going to get some dice and I didn't do that. So let's try to, we'll put a little chip on the side here. See if I can sneak that in there. I've got 10 hit points now. Actually, here, we'll put it up here. I've got 10. No, I got another way I can do this. Let's try, we'll do this way. I've got 10 hit points. All right. At 9 +1 is 10. Okay, that's my max. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our helmet. It says, exhaust the helmet, remove a threat from a scheme. We're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to use Iron Man's 2 thwart to take that out of there. That means breaking and taking goes away. That is excellent. We'll use our arc reactor to untap Iron Man. We will, guess we'll attack with Iron Man for 1. Feel that Iron Man power, and then we'll be done. All right. And we're going to draw, so we get hand size for each tech card. So we're going to get 1 + 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get 4 cards. That's actually one of the better ones I've gotten out of Iron Man so far. Ooh, we got a Repulsor Blast, but we kind of want to get the Avengers Mansion out there. Oh, choices. Okay, we're over to Rhino's turn. So first thing, we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Up it goes. Next, Rhino's going to see Iron Man out there. Looks like Iron Man's going to be taking some damage. So we are doing attack of 3, and we're going to drop an additional 1 on there. So I'm going to take 4 damage. All right, next up we're going to draw our encounter card. Counter card says, ooh, he's going to scheme. All right, so we've got 1. He's going to get a bonus of 1, so he's going to scheme for 2. All right, not too bad. That's a kind of thing we can handle. All right, that's the end of the villain turn. We're over to the hero's turn. All right, so I've got a little bit of a choice to make here. I guess I can't get my Avengers Mansion out unless I switch back over to Tony Stark, which is a thought. I could do that. That would give me an extra card, which I could get my Repulsor Blast out. I could use my Repulsor Blast, flip over to Tony Stark, get a card, then potentially put my Helicarrier into play, or I could not do anything, flip over to Tony Stark, and then get my Avengers Mansion out. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to let's do Iron Man things first. All right, so Iron Man things. Ooh, wait, no, if I do my Repulsor Blast, I'm going to have to use a card. Then I could maybe get my Helicarrier out. So I won't, if I do my Repulsor Blast, I'm not going to be able to Avengers Mansion. Okay. But I think I am going to do my Repulsor Blast. All right, so we're going to do our helmet. We're going to get rid of 1. And we're going to thwart for 2 and get rid of 2. We're going to untap Iron Man. Next up, we're going to do a Repulsor Blast. So we're going to Repulsor Blast for, well, we got to see what we're going to Repulsor Blast for. So we're going to get 5 cards, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to see how many energy symbols we get. So we have, that's not an energy symbol. That's not an energy symbol. That's not an energy symbol. 1. Well, boo. So we do 3 damage to Rhino. Okay, so there's a little bit of regret going on with that move right now. I thought that would be cool, massive attack, but it really was kind of a fail. Okay. All right, so next up we're going to go over to Tony Stark. We're going to use our Futurist and get 3 cards and then pick one. And Rocket Boots. Oh, so I am not impressed by that draw. I guess we'll take Rocket Boots because we can actually play it. And we will use our Helicarrier to go ahead and get Rocket Boots out there. All right, so we've got 2 Rocket Boots, which the good thing is that gives us another hit point. So we're up to 11 hit points. Okay, we did a Futurist. We're going to recover as Tony Stark now. So we're going to go up to 11. This isn't in play, so I'm going to keep this over to the side. And then we're going to be done at that point. So we're going to untap, untap, untap. We're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6. So I need 5 cards. And we are burning through the deck. So we're going to go up to 6. Ooh, there's a Stark Tower. All right, some fun things out there. And it's looking like Iron Man's hand size is getting to be pretty good too. So that is nice. All right, so villain's turn. We're going to put 1 there on the main scheme. Rhino's going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme this round. He's going to scheme for 1, and he's going to get a bonus of 3. Ow! He just schemed for 4. Okay. That takes him all the way up to 5. Youch. Okay, so let's see what our encounter card is. Counter card is Shock Therapy. Discard 1 card from the encounter deck. The villain heals 1 damage for each boost icon discarded in this way. So we're going to discard 1 card, and it has 2 boost icons, so he's going to heal 2. All right. He's going to heal 2. That's going to take him back up to 13. All right, that actually wasn't all that bad. All right, so the villain's done at that point in time. We're back over to Iron Man. All right, so we've got our Stark Tower, which happens to be one of my favoritist cards. We also have Downtime. It would be good to get Downtime out there and have those additional hit points. Energy Barrier. Nice thing to note about Energy Barrier its tech. So that adds into his Iron Man tech cards, which I hadn't realized until recently. So that's way cool. I don't know that I really need the Avengers. The Avengers Mansion card advantage is nice, but I'm not sure how badly I need it for a cost of 4, because that's a pretty big cost to get that out. So I can. So we want to get Stark Tower out there. If we get Stark Tower out there, we can use Stark Tower to get a card. Oh, well, before we do Stark Tower, 1, 2, 3, we've got our 6, right? Let's use Tony's Futurist to get 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Our 3 cards are all... oh, Nova would be good to get out there too. I think we're going to get our Genius, because I want the mana this turn. Nova is what the deck churns off of. Oh, but I could get gauntlets and a tower and an energy barrier and... oh, okay, no, we're going to go... we go with Nova. If we go with Nova, then that really kind of eliminates trying to go for Stark Tower or some of the other fun things that are out there. All right, we're not going to do Nova. All right. Because I want to have fun. I don't want to. I want to try not to do no. All right, so we're gonna do Genius. We'll get Stark Tower out there. We'll use Stark Tower to get our top tech back, which is going to be another energy barrier. All right. So then at that point, we're going to switch over to Iron Man. All right. Now. We got some fun things. We have some gauntlets that we could get out, which would be cool to get out. Luke Cage would also be really good to get out. Energy barriers, again, would be good to get out. Maybe that's what we do. Let's get both the energy barriers out there. So that's going to be 2 and 2, and we get 2 energy barriers out. All right, so now we get 2 energy barriers, and they get 3 reflection tokens each. So 2, 1, 2, 1. There's nothing about 1 or uniqueness or anything like that, so I think we're good to go. All right. So things we need to worry about with Iron Man is we went crazy on that. So we're going to do our helmet to get rid of 1 threat. We're going to, Iron Man's going to thwart and get rid of 2 threat. We're going to untap Iron Man, and we'll thwart again and knock it down. Wow, that's like Justice deck level stuff. All right, so Rocket Boots can't do anything by themselves. We're going to end up being done. We're going to untap. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Wow. And that's my maximum is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. Do. Look at all of that. Crazy. And we're going to be reshuffling pretty quick here. Okay, so we're over to Rhino's board. First one threat on the main scheme. Number 2, Rhino's going to come for Iron Man. Iron Man is going to take this attack. So he's attacking for 3. He's going to get a bonus of 2. I think we're going to use our preemptive strike. So we're going to use our enhanced reflexes to pay for a preemptive strike, which says, preemptive strike says, hero interrupt when a boost card is turned face up. When the villain attacks, cancel all boost icons and deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled. So the exhaustion would do 2, so Rhino's going to take 2 from the preemptive strike. All right, so this goes there. Rhino's going to take 2. So on top of that, that means I have 3 that are coming through. And I have 2 energy barriers. So I'm going to cancel 1, 2. So I'm just going to take 1 damage. And Rhino's going to take another 2 more, so he's going to go down to 9. So he was 11, he'll go down to 9. Seems like it's going well so far, which is the kind of thing that I say right before everything goes horribly wrong. So, yeah. Okay. We are done on the... Nope. Yes. Now that was his attack. We need an encounter card. Let's not skip the encounter card. The encounter card is Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I think we'll get rid of one of our sets of rocket boots. So if I get rid of one of our sets of rocket boots, that takes us back down to 10, right? Because we got 9 base plus 1 is 10. All right, that didn't hurt all that bad. All right, that is the end of the villain's turn. We're back to the hero side. So we have lots of fun things going on the hero side at this point. What do we want to go after first? So we've got a supersonic punch. We could potentially get another energy barrier out there. That seems fairly crazy. War Machine would be kind of fun to get out there too. I think let's do this repulsor blast first, because I'm having fun and I want to try a repulsor blast. All right, so we're going to do 1, and I'm going to need 5 cards for the repulsor blast. So that's 1. I need to shuffle back up. It's interesting. It says the top 5 cards of your deck. If you don't have 5, you only get 1 card for the repulsor blast. I'm guessing you continue on, reshuffle, and get 5. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. That's probably a rule I should check. We'll assume that I'm right. That's usually the best way to go with until you guys correct me online. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 cards for that repulsor blast. And because I reshuffled, we're going to have another encounter card next round. All right, so let's see how much damage we do. We have... Oh, there's Pepper Potts is not coming out. There's 1, 2... So we got 2 energy. So we're going to do 5 damage with our repulsor blast. All right, so 5 is 2, 4, 5. All right, so the next thing I think we're going to do is let's go ahead and I think we're going to do our supersonic punch. So our supersonic punch is going to knock Rhino up to Rhino 3 because it's going to do 4 damage because I'm not flying. So when I do 4 damage, that takes out Rhino 2. Rhino 3 is going to come out, and Rhino 3 is actually not all that bad. I think it's, in my opinion, it's actually worse going from Rhino 1 to Rhino 2 than it is going from Rhino 2 to Rhino 3. He does stun me, and he gets toughness. But the other side of the board is breaking and taking coming out is a real pain in the butt. So I'm kind of glad that that's not happening. All right, so let's look at what we got here. I don't have any more cards here. I think what we will do is we will attack, but we're stunned. So we'll make the stun go away. We will use our arc reactor to untap. Then we will attack Rhino and take away his tough. We will use our helmet to get rid of 1 threat on the main scheme. Do I stay Iron Man? I'm going to get 6 cards. I don't have much damage on me. I could do some Stark Tower, Tony silliness, but I don't think it's worth it right now, so we will stay Iron Man. And we'll untap, 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 and we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. All right. Wow, it wants to make me do protection this next round. Look at all of that med team action. All right, villain's turn. First off, 1 threat on the main scheme. Second off, Rhino's going to come for Iron Man. Iron Man's going to take this attack. He's doing 4. You get a bonus of 2, so he's attacking for 6. I will use 2 of my tokens here to reflect 2 of that damage back. So I'm going to take 4. So I'm up to 6 damage. My cap is 10. So that was a little bit on the painful side, but we're still doing okay. Still hanging out. And then we're going to get encounter cards. So now we have 2 encounter cards out there. All right, so let's see what we get. Encounter card number 1 is Enhanced Horn. So Rhino gets his horn. Encounter card number 2 is Hard to Keep Down. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage, he gets Surge. Well, you know what? I think that 2 damage that I did just paid off. So he's going to heal 4, which is going to take him back up to 16. But at least the card doesn't surge. So I'm all right with that. All right, so that's the end of Rhino's turn. We're back to the hero turn. All right. So looking at what we've got out there, I guess we'll start off, we'll use our helmet and get rid of that threat. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is, we want to get Black Widow out there. We could get Black Widow out. Other things we can look at is maybe getting one of these enhanced awarenesses out there. So if I get an enhanced awareness out there, that's going to help me go aerial, which would help me with absolutely nothing that I have out there right now. But it could be useful. It might help somewhere else. The other thing is getting a med team out would be good because Iron Man's hurting a little bit. So maybe it would be good to get a little bit of fix going on with Iron Man. The other question that I've got is I could go over to Tony Stark and use my Stark Tower. If I do that, I would end up getting my energy barrier. Maybe, depending upon what I draw for my 3 cards. Okay. What do we want to do here? So I think what we want to do is, let's attack with Iron Man. So we'll do 1 point of damage in case he does something goofy. We will use our arc reactor to untap Iron Man. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is, let's get Enhanced Awareness out there. Enhanced Awareness is going to come out and it's going to get 3 counters on it. We really don't have any other hero attacky stuff to do right now. I think we're going to wait and maybe get our med team out. Let's flip over to Tony Stark. Let's use his Futurist ability to get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pick one. So, okay, we're going to get Power of Protection. All right, we'll use Stark Tower to go through and get our top tech card, which is going to be that right there, our energy barrier. All right, so do we use our Power of Protection to help get Black Widow out, or do we use our Power of Protection to get the energy barrier out? I think we use our Power of Protection to get an energy barrier out. Or we could do a med team. All right, so we're going to recover with Tony. So we're going to go down to 2. We're at 3. Med team would heal 3. We also get our enhanced reflexes out there, which is going to give us more energy. Let's do an energy barrier. I'll put 3 counters on there. And I'm actually not too concerned about Tony Stark healing at this point in time. So let's bring Black Widow out. Okay, and so I spend a mental resource and cancel the effect and discard a card and reveal another card from the encounter deck. All right, we will be done at that point. So we're going to untap a bunch of things, and we're going to get 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's go over to the villain's turn. So villain side, we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino is going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 1 and get a bonus of 2 and a boost. It says discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. So we're going to discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. All right. So he's going to scheme for 3. So we're going to go up to 4. So we're at 4. All right. Now we're going to draw our encounter card. Counter card is, let's see here, it is a Hydra Mercenary. So when this card is revealed, exhaust Black Widow and spend a mental resource to cancel the effects of the card, and then reveal another card from the encounter deck. So I could potentially cancel the Hydra Mercenary. Do I want to cancel the Hydra Mercenary? So why I'm thinking I might want to cancel the Hydra Mercenary is I could potentially do 8 and a Repulsor Blast. So if the Hydra Mercenary is not out there, I have Gauntlets for 2, Supersonic Punch, so that's 10 damage, 11, 12, 13, and then assuming when a Repulsor Blast draws any damage, I can potentially kill Rhino. But I would have to exhaust Black Widow in order to make that happen, which means that she couldn't attack on the next round and do damage. That also means that my enhanced awareness would be exhausted and I couldn't use it on the next round. Okay, so that altogether, that seems like a bad idea, so we're going to allow the Hydra Mercenary to come out. Okay, so we are done at that point in time, and we're back to the hero side of the board. All right, so hero side of the board, we got tons of stuff going on. I got lots of cards, and what's my next tech? What's my last tech upgrade that's in here is my other rocket boots. I don't think I'm excited about that, so we're going to do our futurist ability first. We're going to get 1, 2, 3. I think I know what I'm going for here. I'm going for the Repulsor Blast. I'm going to put these back into the deck, and I'm going to Stark Tower and get my armor. Okay. Phew-wee. All right. So where are we going next? Crazy Train's going to take us over to Iron Man. So we got Iron Man going on. All right, let's get our powered gauntlets out. We've got a Supersonic Punch and a Repulsor Blast. And that's potentially it. All right, so the thing that we want to do is we want to go aerial. So that's going to take 1. And at this point in time, we exhaust the rocket boots and we go aerial. So we're zipping about now. All right, so Iron Man for 1 damage. Powered gauntlets for 2 damage is 3 damage. That's enough to take out the Hydra Mercenary. All right, so 3 damage. Hydra Mercenary is gone. We're going to use our arc reactor to untap Iron Man. We're going to use our helmet to take 1 threat off the main scheme. We are going to do a Supersonic Punch, which we are aerial right now. So Supersonic Punch is going to do, because we're aerial, Supersonic Punch does 8 damage. All right, so let's just move these down a couple. And we'll add a 2 here as my stuff shifts over in place of the 10. Okay, So the next thing we've got is we have a repulsor blast. So we're going to do a repulsor blast, and we're going to get 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards in the repulsor blast. So we're going to do 1, and we're going to look for energy symbols. There's 1 energy symbol, 2 energy symbols. So we're going to do 5 with the repulsor blast. So 2, 4, 5, and Rhino's down to 2. All right. So next up is Iron Man can attack again for 1. Rhino's down to 1. And then Black Widow with the finishing move takes him out. All right. Yes. There we go. There is a expert Rhino defeat with the Iron Man Tech Nova deck. What we had in reserve there is, had we actually gone through that round and not killed him off, we had these 3 energy barriers sitting out there that would have been able to reflect the damage back onto Rhino and potentially take him out at that point. So looking pretty good, working out good. So took out Expert Rhino. I think we might try Expert Rhino again. Maybe we'll throw in one of the tougher decks. We got some of the Electro, the Power Drain Electro stuff coming out, but nothing all that powerful that he threw at us. And actually, that was the only minion we saw, I think, was that Hydra Mercenary coming out. So it was a very minion-light game. So, all right. I did the Iron Man thing there. There was lots of items. I didn't get Pepper Pots, so people will probably be like, what are you doing? I also didn't do Nova, which is, it's the Tech Nova deck. Maybe it would have went faster if I would have got Nova, but I didn't really get a lot of minions or lots of Rhino attacks, so I think it worked out right. So there we go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching.